This is BTV Business Television.
Welcome to BTV Business Television. I'm Jessica Katrachak.
And I'm Taylor Tone. Looking to discover the next investment breakthrough? This is the place to be.
Exactly, Taylor, because this week on BTV, we focus on a remarkable innovation in total artificial heart technology.
This is going to be disruptive, life-saving technology in this space,
along with investment ideas related to breakthrough materials.
It's light, heat resistant, and energy dense.
So about every 20 years there's a breakthrough in technology for geophysics.
We also shine a spotlight on gold and copper players that should be on every investor's radar.
No one has ever found a bedrock source for 20 million ounces of gold, and we've done that.
So join us as we go on the hunt for investment opportunities that could lead to the next big winners.
Every year in the United States, nearly 7,000 patients are placed on the heart transplant waiting list. Yet only about 4,000 donor hearts become available. For those living with advanced heart failure, that gap can be fatal. The Syncardia Total Artificial Heart is helping to change that reality. This fully implantable system takes over the complete function of a failing heart, giving patients precious time and a life-saving bridge to an eventual human heart transplant.
Because we are the only FDA licensed and approved product, we're the only approved product in Canada, I think it's fair to say that at this point we own the market here in North America. We are light years ahead with respect to the clinical experience we have. We have been used in over 2,100 patients to date. That includes a significant number, well over 50 patients who actually have been on the Syncardia Total Artificial Heart for 2 years or longer. We also have good success rates, excellent one-year survival rates after transplant. And so that gives us a very good footing in this market to position the device for both patients and healthcare providers.
While the Syncardia Total Artificial Heart requires an external pumping mechanism, Picard Medical has already made significant progress on a new device that promises to be a game changer.
Our long-range plans, they include developing the Emperor, a fully implantable version of the currently FDA-approved Total Artificial Heart. This is going to be disruptive, life-saving technology in this space. And I think most importantly for patients, this will now give them a much higher degree of freedom of movement. It's going to be just so much more liberating, if you will, with the Emperor not having any external components other than batteries.
The possible benefits of the Emperor could be profoundly important for patients and the company.
The potential market for artificial heart is at least 50,000 patients in the United States. Some estimates put this number as high as 300,000 patients a year. So if you do the math, this is easily at an ASP of somewhere around $180,000 to $200,000 per heart. This is in the tens of billions of dollars market potential.
The Emperor is currently being used in animal studies with plans to start human studies in 2028. It promises to be a significant enhancement of a life-saving technology for patients who really have no alternative.
How do you instantly create a mid-tier gold and silver producing powerhouse? By combining the right assets, strong cash flow, and proven teams. That's exactly what Contango Ore and Dolly Varden Silver are doing together.
To put the two companies together at our current market caps, we're $1 billion US company. We'll have 31 million shares outstanding, over $100 million in cash. We'll be generating over $100 million in free cash flow annually. And we've got a portfolio of 4 districts to continue to explore. We'll have 3 million ounces of gold and 100 million ounces of silver. So I think that's a rocket ship. A lot of work to do, but it's effectively a 5-year plan to get to 200,000 ounces of gold production and 4, 5, or 6 million ounces of silver production. And we're fully financed to do that. And we have the team to execute the plan. New company will be Contango Silver and Gold.
Dolly Varden has already attracted seasoned investors to their portfolio.
Dolly Varden was a small explorer
that was built on a team of scientists and some very supportive, astute precious metals investors like Hecla, Eric Sprott, through some well-timed financings and acquisitions, and on the back of some really big discoveries, we grew from tens of millions to hundreds of millions of dollars in market cap. But what we lack is what Contango has, which is a seasoned team that over the course of many decades has taken projects through discovery, through development, and into production.
The synergy between the two asset portfolios is matched by supportive jurisdictions on both sides of the border.
BC and Alaska are great jurisdictions to work in. They're mining friendly. We have worked a long time in Alaska, have a very good working relationship with Alaska Native corporations and tribes. Dolly Varden has done a good job of working with the First Nations in Canada, specifically the Nisga'a.
I can speak from the Canadian perspective. It's why the Golden Triangle is Canada's #1 mining jurisdiction.
Hecla is a $20 billion market cap company. It's been around for 135 years. We want to be like Hecla, except we want to do it in 5 years.
While record-breaking gold prices are stealing the spotlight, silver is also hitting record highs. And with exposure to both, Contango Silver and Gold is well positioned to capture the upside on two fronts.
Stay with us for insight on an investment opportunity capable of making massive waves.
We can utilize this in almost every type of large machine on the planet.
We'll be right back. You're watching BTV.
Graphene. It's a black powdery substance normally created from graphite and has been thought to be a miracle substance for more than 20 years. But finally, thanks to a unique manufacturing process with natural gas, developed by the Graphene Manufacturing Group, it's now a key ingredient in a line of breakthrough applications.
GMG's products enable customers to save energy, extend equipment life, and reduce emissions. We have a graphene coating which can enable an air conditioner or a heat pump or an AI data center to be more efficient. We have a graphene lubricant which can make your engine run smoother and with less fuel. And we have a graphene aluminium-ion battery which will be able to be charged in 6 minutes.
With these applications now hitting the market, there's a growing sense of the true potential at hand.
One of the key properties of graphene is that it dissipates heat, it transfers heat. The data center operators are continually trying to get rid of the heat, cool down the equipment. Well, coated with graphene, that can help in that process enormously.
GMG works with Rio Tinto, one of the largest mining and processing companies in the world, to co-develop GMG's fast-charging graphene aluminum-ion battery.
If this pilot works using the graphene aluminum battery, then we can utilize this in almost every type of large machine on the planet. It eliminates the pollution that is caused by diesel emissions in many mining applications, both terrestrial-based and underground mining.
And Rio Tinto is just the tip of the iceberg.
The global fuel business, the heating and air conditioning market, including data centers and other kind of applications like that. Each of them are $10, $15, $100 billion industries, which GMG is bringing a very disruptive technology to.
It's still early days, but the potential for GMG is starting to come into focus.
When I look at the future for GMG, I'm excited about all our products. Every one of them is a company maker. Every one of them is a category killer. They're all unique, they're all high margin, and they're all amazing products that our customers are just getting to understand the benefits of.
GMG is now looking to move beyond its current base in Australia into North America, which is a source of lower cost natural gas, a key component of GMG's graphene.
Everyone knows the power of gold, silver, and copper, but quietly working behind the scenes is a significant critical element that rarely gets the spotlight it deserves: boron.
Boron being added to the critical minerals list validates the importance of boron. Boron is the 5th element on the periodic table. It's light, heat resistant, and energy dense. It makes life as we know it exist today and goes into over 300 diverse applications.
With several of these tied to strategic technologies, including permanent magnets for fighter jets, AI systems, semiconductors, and nuclear energy, the U.S. government is now prioritizing the development of a secure and reliable domestic supply.
2 companies control 85% of global boron supply. Large deposits, I can count them all on one hand. There's about 4 of them. We have 2 in the U.S., one of which is Fort Katy. The rest are in Serbia and Russia. Colemanite is the type of mineral that underpins the Fort Katy deposit. Colemanite is the Cadillac of boron mineralizations. Fort Katy stands to be the next long-term boron producer in the United States. We have a mine life that can be 200 plus years. We can be a major economic driver and engine to the local communities and bring high-paying jobs to California.
With commercial engagement underway, the next steps for 5E Advanced Materials are clear.
There's 3 major focuses for the business. The first, finalizing those customer agreements. The second, what's the final debt and equity package or financing structure look like to build a commercial scale facility? The third is to progress through the next phase of engineering that drives a bankable feasibility study where this project can be bid at a construction level. This facility today already operates onshore power. We're tied into the grid. We're a 2-hour drive from the port of LA, so we can easily access the Southeastern Asia markets where there's ample demand for boron.
Ultimately, boron helps power the U.S. military, and for investors, it could represent a smart hedge in a rapidly expanding and strategically vital market.
More than a century after the Klondike Gold Rush captured the world's imagination, Klondike Gold Corp is carrying that pioneering spirit forward, trying to answer the question, what was the source of all that gold?
The Klondike is full of gold. It's an amazing place. The Klondike gold fields has been mined over the last 125 years for 20 million ounces of gold found by people with gold pans extracting it from surface gravels. Until now, no one has ever found a bedrock source for 20 million ounces of gold gravel endowment, and we've done that. Klondike Gold for the past 10 years has been drilling. We had an initial mineral resource estimated and published at the end of 2021 that said there was 581,000 ounces of gold in shallow open pit mineralization. That was the first proof ever that there actually was gold in the bedrock, and that was the real reason for publishing it. Since then, we've continued drilling, and we have outlined large zones of low-grade mineralization measured in kilometers or miles, and also discovered high-grade gold from 1 ounce to 100 ounce plus in veins within the alteration.
Their gigantic 280 square mile property covers the entirety of the Gold Rush area, and yet it's so close to essential services like drilling crews.
We've had our drillers drilling our main resource order pizza from Dawson City delivered to the drill. We have excellent infrastructure from 2022 to now. We've had 19,000 meters of drilling, and we're going to do another 8,000 in total. Most of those holes have hit mineralization. We're going to estimate a new resource at the end of 2026 and publish that at the beginning of 2027. It will be a substantial upgrade from the one we have currently. This past year, finding 1/4 ounce and 1/2 ounce nuggets in quartz veins in outcrop, you can't get that anywhere else in the world, period. Go hunt a nugget.
And just as the Klondike Gold Rush once rewarded those bold enough to believe, Klondike Gold Corp is proving that in this legendary district, the next chapter of discovery may be happening right now.
After the break, a critical raw material that's starting to generate a lot of investor attention.
Most phosphates in the world that are produced today are contaminated with heavy metals, but ours is not. Ours is pure, so it's organic.
We'll be right back. You're watching BTV.
Here's a fact. Most mined phosphate is converted into fertilizers to support crop growth, but not all phosphate is created equal. In the world of organic rock phosphate, one company could potentially emerge as a dominant producer and a major player in a growing $35 billion North American organic food market.
We're only focused on phosphate, and it's a unique opportunity. It's organic phosphate. Most phosphates in the world that are produced today are contaminated with heavy metals, cadmium, cesium, thorium, but ours is not. Ours is pure, it's clean, so it's organic. We just grind it up, spread it on your acreage, on your field, and it works with the natural organisms in the field to regenerate your soil, do carbon capture, and nourish the plants.
The company's flagship asset is the Murdoch Mountain phosphate bed, a 4-mile-long sedimentary unit that continues to expand.
Originally, the first work was done on Murdoch Mountain, but it turns out it's part of the Leech Mountain Range. So instead of having a 6-kilometer strike length, we now have 31 kilometers, which would make it the largest organic phosphate deposit in the world.
And that will mean exposure to new markets.
We're the only junior phosphate company listed in North America that you can buy.
And while the company's market expands, their vision remains sharply focused.
Because our objective eventually is to be bought by one of the major phosphate producers now. We're all shareholders, we're all long. Our overhead is $15,000 a month for all of us, is nothing. And we're all in it for the stock and the options we have. That's all. We're in it for the same reason as the shareholder.
Potential target markets for the company include California and Arizona, where organic agriculture is expanding.
Cutting-edge mining technologies are unlocking new discoveries. It's an exciting frontier, and one that 9 Mile Metals is fully embracing in Canada, in Bathurst, New Brunswick.
It was in production, so it's an orphan deposit. We believe we bring new technology. So about every 20 years, there's a breakthrough in technology for geophysics. And then there's a rash of new discoveries. Because in Bathurst, the deposits are vertical, but there's no outcrop. So with the new drone and UAV technology we have, with companies like EarthX and Apex Geoscience, the interpretation and the data processing has been spectacular for us. So we focus on VMS, which is copper, lead, zinc, silver, and gold. And we do have antimony. So when you add all that up, it's a very economic resource and very profitable for our investors. And they're large deposits.
Their flagship Wedge project has an historical measured resource. But to bring that up to a resource estimate, 9 Mile is going to have to do a lot of drilling.
We're trying to prove it up to 10 million tons. We've added about 2.5 million already to the old deposit. But it is a very copper, silver rich deposit, which right now the metal prices and that's very attractive for investors. We also have the highest grade ever recorded lens in the Bathurst mining camp. Our jurisdiction is Bathurst, New Brunswick, and I think it's the best jurisdiction in Canada. It's a very strong mining community. I mean, one of the world's largest mines of Brunswick 12 was in production for over 50 years. We pay $85 a meter to drill and go drill all year round on some of our projects. So I can't say enough, and the government itself, the New Brunswick Department of Energy and Mines, very supportive. They want the community to come back. They're trying to get their mining GDP from where it used to be at 10% and drop to 1%. Now they're wanting it to come back to 10. There's a big commitment, and critical minerals is obviously one of the very attractive minerals going forward. We just completed a drill program at the Wedge mine, and we will extend that on phase 2. But we were waiting for our assay results, and they're imminent. So that'll be coming up over the next several weeks, and we're very excited to share that.
As exploration advances and modern technology reshapes what's possible, 9 Mile Metals remains focused on discovery and very optimistic about the opportunities ahead.
We'll be right back. You're watching BTV.
When experienced explorers team up with the right land package, things get exciting for investors. That's exactly what's happening with FireFox Gold, as the company advances its projects in one of Europe's most prospective regions.
We have 7 projects in the central Lapland Greenstone Belt, and FireFox is exploring all of them in one way or another. Of course, our flagship asset, and that which people may have heard of, is called our Mustajärvi project. We have repeatedly drilled high-grade gold intercepts. We've even trenched high-grade gold at surface 80 meters off a paved highway. So Mustajärvi has grade, and we've been hitting results there for a number of years now. But beyond that, we've just announced our first high-grade drill intercept from a property called Sarvi, which is right next to what we hope will be Europe's next gold mine.
I'm not happy with one discovery. I'm not even happy with 2 discoveries. I think that there will be multiple discoveries in our portfolio over the next few years.
FireFox is continuing to intersect high-grade gold in geological terrain where the exploration team has deep experience.
Finland is a mining country, but primarily base metals. So you had this belt, probably with a lot of gold in it, that wasn't getting any real gold exploration.
We are currently working on Mustajärvi, and the idea is that we'll have a maiden resource, a high-grade maiden resource. We got some great intercepts at the Sarvi project, so we are effectively hunting another discovery. And those 2 things, there will be a lot of developments regarding those this year.
There's only one major mine there now, and a total of 14 or 15 million ounces of resources or reserves. We believe this is a treasure box waiting to be unlocked, which is why we founded FireFox Gold.
And Finland is a great place to live and work.
Finland is again number 1 in the Fraser Institute study. Finland's been the happiest country 8 times in a row. We are the least corrupt country on the planet. It is absolutely stunning, the infrastructure. There's 6 international airports north of the Polar Circle. The climate is warm thanks to the Gulf Stream. It's completely different from Canada, same latitude, so it's absolutely fantastic.
High-grade gold in this price environment has a lot of potential for investors and for companies like us.
As a maiden resource approaches later this year, FireFox continues to advance high-grade gold projects in Finland with a team that knows the geology well.
As the world electrifies, investors are zeroing in on copper's massive upside. Now designated a critical metal, projects that can advance quickly are moving to the front of the line. In Arizona, that's good news for Intrepid Metals and their Coral Copper project.
Copper is our focus. It has been from day one. It's a polymetallic deposit that we're drilling out. We're going after a porphyry. We've identified a number of CRDs, carbonate replacement deposits, that are shallow at surface, but they're very closely associated with a nearby porphyry, and we've demonstrated that as well. That is why Intrepid recently got an investment from Teck Resources. They're looking for the porphyry, and they've come in to make that investment to do that.
While things are on a roll now, that wasn't always the case in the project's early days.
The ownership was fragmented, and the owners had all been fighting each other for years. I needed to convince them to come under one roof, to give me their projects, and to take equity in return for that and some cash payments, so that we could eliminate the ownership problem. And once we started drilling, everything we believed was true was in fact confirmed by the drill bit. Shallow mineralization at surface, open pitable resources, and a nearby porphyry, which would be a home run once it's identified and drilled out.
Even with this good news, the company's stock price has yet to take off.
All junior resource companies say they're undervalued. We're no exception, but we know why, and we've said that all along when we weren't trading along with our peers as the copper price was rising. We had no intention of publishing a resource, no intention of seeking out analyst coverage. Our audience was the major mining companies. We're just getting the story out now. And I think for that reason, we're an underreported story. So we've got a lot of room to catch up in our market cap growth as the retail audience catches up to the story. The investment that Teck has made is significant, but not so significant that it's deterring other bigger players from wanting to come and check things out. So I think over the next 18 to 24 months, my guess is that we'll either be consumed by our current partner or by somebody else.
While the Coral Copper project has taken up all of Intrepid's attention the last few months, the company still plans to start drilling at its promising Tombstone project later this year.
You know, Taylor, investment opportunities can really emerge anywhere innovation meets momentum.
You're right, Jessica, and the next wave of opportunity is already on the horizon. Smart investors, they stay informed, so they can spot the next big thing before it becomes a headline.
Thanks for calling me smart. And thanks for joining us today for BTV Business Television. I'm Jessica Katrachak.
And I'm Taylor Tone. Follow us right here at Business Television and be part of a growing community that's turning insight into action. And until next time, may your portfolio prosper.